Greetings and welcome to my new calculus channel. My name is John Gabriel, and today I'm going to be chatting about propositions 13 through to 16 of Book 7 of Euclid's Elements. So let's begin. Proposition 13 states that if four numbers are proportional, then they will also be proportional alternately. So although the proposition just gives one format of how they are proportional, there are many formats. So for example, the format given is that A to B is proportional to C to D, so it follows that A to C is proportional to B to D. But not only those, but also all of these and any others that might arise from that proportion. In other words, what Euclid is laying the foundations for here is the manipulation of an equation, right? On each side of the equal sign, what you're allowed to do, what you can do, and what you cannot do. So what we observe in Book 7 are most of the algebraic operations that are transferred from Book 5. Now, propositions 14 and 15 are unremarkable in the respect that they have already been covered in Book 5 and mentioned in different forms in other propositions and definitions. Now, proposition 16 says that if two numbers multiply each other in any way whatsoever, then the result will be equal to one another. So Heath states that this means that AB is equal to B times A. But in proposition 16, what is really being said is this. And we know, we can tell what is said by looking at this part of the text where it says, I say that C is equal to D. Okay, so if we let, for example, C be made or composed of the product of A and B and D from the product of B and A, we're told that C and D are equal. Okay, so let's look, excuse me, at an example as a refresher. Say we have 5 multiplied by 3. Now, if we did this according to the idea of Book 5, then both 5 divided by 1/3 and 3 divided by 1/5 must be possible and equal, okay? And I'm showing you how this is done in Book 5, but it wasn't done in exactly the same way. It was done with ratios and proportion. And all that's happening here is it's being transferred to algebra through the abstract unit in Book 7. So 5 divided by 1/3 is simply this fraction over here, where we eliminate the denominator by adding enough equal parts in order to get 1, okay? And thereby, we know that 15 units are simply just 15. And similarly, 3 divided by 1/5 turns out to be 15 as well. So this was the kind of proof that Euclid gave in Book 5, or that one would notice in Book 5, if one actually understood the elements and what Euclid was trying to do. Unfortunately, most of the mainstream morons of the last 2,300 years have not really understood these things, including the very ones who claim to be professors of mathematics. So I've given you that example, and notice that in the example I just showed you, the abstract unit is the standard of measure as opposed to the consequent of a ratio. Observe also that the denominator is always divided into equal parts, okay? So unless you have the denominator or the consequent in equal parts, it's impossible to actually do a measure in algebra of this particular product, okay? This here is the same product as this product. And of course, multiplication is defined in terms of division. So in conclusion, we can say that this product is equal to this quotient, which is equal to this product, which is equal to this quotient, okay? And once again, if P or Q is 0 in p times q, then multiplication is not possible because 0 cannot be divided into equal parts or in any other way. So that's pretty much it for this video, and in the next video I'll try to cover as many of the propositions that are left in Book 7. And a lot of them are not really that remarkable, but they're worth having a look at, or at least the ones that I think are important. So if you're not already a subscriber, become one, spread the news of this channel, click like, and I'll chat to you soon. My name is John Gabriel. This is a new calculus channel. Until next time, goodbye.